What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of What's Up, Tank Washington. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to revisit my 223 Wild AR-15. I talk about this being a competition rifle, and one thing that I've wanted to do with this rifle is put a fixed stock on it. I have the Magpul PRS Gen 3 on my AR-10 308, and I have the MOE fixed on my other 5.56 rifle. I was going to get the PRS Lite for this one, but while I was doing some research and some searching, I ran across one that I ran across in the past and I really wanted to try it out. So I decided to go that way instead of going with the PRS Lite. Also, when I came back to this rifle, just fooling around with it and stuff, I noticed that my stock was actually broken. And I don't know how I missed that before, but yeah. So this is also a I have to replace type deal. So the other stock that I wanted to try out, and I went with instead of the PRS Lite, is the Strike Industries Modular Fixed Stock. Now, price was a major factor in this decision, I will say that, but I also really liked this particular stock. So inside, just a few simple pieces. You get the spacers, the spacer that goes up against your castle nut, the stock itself, you get this, and you also get a very long Phillips head screw. So one thing I noticed when I opened the box was there are no instructions. And then after examining the pieces, I was like, okay, you don't really need instructions. It's pretty straightforward. All right, cool. So we're gonna move on to the installation. Bring the rifle back. You get to this piece right here and you put it on, and it seems like it does not go on. This took my mind back to, well, maybe there are some instructions needed. No instructions needed. I just wasn't putting it on properly. So it will go on. Because if you turn it around, slides on with no problem. But that's not the correct way to put it on. So if I can get it back in place. There we go. This piece goes up against your castle nut and your end plate. And then you choose the number of spacers you want to put on for your desired length of pull. I only chose to put on one because I don't need an extremely long length of pull. Come on. So you slide this on, put it up against that spacer. You'll notice You'll know the correct way to put it on because they have these pegs, and on the reverse side they have these holes. Of course, you have to put the pegs in line with the holes on the back to make sure that everything goes together like it's supposed to. So once you put on your desired number of spacers, you put on this piece. This piece actually goes, I'm knocking stuff over. This piece actually goes into the holes in your 6th position or 7th position if you have it, buffer tube. Sets in the hole, locks it in place. Then you come back with the end of the stock. As you can see, the stock also has the pins or pegs, whatever you want to call it, on the end. Slide that on. One thing that I forgot to do, so I'll take this back off real quick. You have to remove the end plate or the butt pad on the stock. For that, you will need a 7/64, I think it's a 7/64 Allen wrench. So simply remove this screw. Comes right out. And remove the butt pad. So now we put the stock back on the buffer tube. Well, take it back off. Don't forget this piece. Put the stock over this piece on the buffer tube, and then you have this long Phillips head screw. So you will need a Phillips head screwdriver. For me, I decided to cheat. So I'll bring out my trusty drill. Drill it in until it stops. I did have a Phillips head screwdriver, but I didn't feel like turning it all those times, so I'll make sure I snug it up with the Phillips screwdriver, and then you replace the butt pad. Put your screw in. Then tighten it back down. Now, Strike Industries also offers another butt pad that has additional padding on it for those of you who would need extra padding depending on the caliber of rifle that you decide to put this on. And this screw also serves as the mount for an optional monopod that's also sold with the Modular Fixed Stock. But I only have this on the 223 Wild. I may get the monopod in the future. We'll see how that goes. Really don't see the need for it right now, but so far I like it. Like I said, fixed stock. There is no play in this whatsoever. So I'll get out, take it to the range, fire off some rounds, put it in a match, see how it performs, and I'll let you know. Once again, this has been the unboxing and installation of the Strike Industries Modular Fixed Stock. I'll be giving you updates on it as I use it, but as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.